You're good.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me on my first Facebook Live broadcast about the changes to the Standard Agreement of Sale. But before we get started with that, I want to go over just one reminder for you, and that's really the main reason that we're doing this here today. The revised forms will be out on January 1. So what you can expect to see on January 1st is a revised SSP, which is the Sale and Settlement of Other Property Contingency Addendum, the SSP TKO, which is a different version with a timed kickout, the CL, which is the commercial lease, Form SRA, Form RRT, the LPD, and of course the ASR. So the next round of updates will be released on July 1. And hopefully this new schedule will make it easier for you as our members to know when forms changes are happening and when you can expect these new and revised forms to be out for publication. If you have any questions while I'm doing this broadcast, please feel free to put them in the comments. I do have company here with me. Thank you, Kevin. If it's of utmost importance, we'll try to answer it immediately here live. If we don't get to your question, we'll go through the comments later and answer them in the comments. So please, again, any questions, please put them in the comments. As for the changes to the agreement of sale, which is why I know you're all here, hopefully you have found the new updated version on the PAR website. If you go to our new standard forms page, and a link to that page will be in the comments of this feed. If you go to that page and filter by 2016 revisions or 2016 updates, I forget the exact language of the category, you'll find the form there. The guidelines for the new form are also located there. And on that page is where I put all of the updated forms for the entire year, actually. So everything that the Standard Forms Committee has approved for 2016 is listed there, and it's in the red, blue, black format. So you can see exactly what has changed. So hopefully you've gone there and you found the new agreement of sale, and you are turning with me now to page 3 and paragraph 7B. This is one important change that I want to point out to everybody. 7B is new. You'll see that it's in red, and it says, unless otherwise stated, the value of the items listed above are not included in the purchase price. And this is because we've heard some feedback from some members who say that lenders want them to remove all references to personal property from the agreement of sale, to include them on a separate addendum or a separate form or a separate bill of sale, or put in the agreement that these items have no value. What we did was say that the value is not included in the purchase price, and hopefully this is somewhat of a happy medium between you and the lenders. The reason that we don't say that these items have no value is because of the what if. So if the house is supposed to include the washer and dryer, the buyers move in, the washer and dryer's gone, or it's been replaced with the first model created by Sears and Roebuck, it's obviously not what the buyers expected to receive. If we've said that it has no value, then the buyer's damages are 0, which may be good news for some people, not really good news for the buyers. So by saying that they're not included in the purchase price, like I said, hopefully this is an easy compromise for lenders, buyers, sellers, and you as our members. The next change I want to talk about is paragraph 8B on the mortgage contingency. And this isn't the biggest change, but it's the one that looks the biggest because there's the most red and blue language there. Like I said, the red is brand new. The blue just means that it's moved. And the reason we had to move it was because when we changed the language in paragraph 8B, removing the words mortgage contingency, it made what used to be paragraphs 8G and 8H not make as much sense. So I moved those paragraphs up here, and you should be very familiar with the language that's in blue already. What we did was we removed the term mortgage commitment. Hopefully you have read my latest Just Listed article. I believe there will be a link to that in the comments as well, yes. Thank you. We replaced it with the words documentation demonstrating lender's approval, whether conditional or outright, of buyer's mortgage application. And that is a lot of words that basically mean mortgage commitment. Because what we heard from members was that lenders aren't using the term mortgage commitment anymore. And when we said, well, what are they calling it? People said, well, I don't know, but it's not a mortgage commitment. So basically what we did was describe what a mortgage commitment is. And that is the only new language that you'll see in paragraph 8 with regard to the mortgage commitment. Like I said, everything else should be the same. The next change that I will talk about briefly is in paragraph 16, which is on the Condominium and Planned Community Acts, Planned Community Homeowner Association notice. The reason this is changed, we added a new paragraph 16b. The reason it's changed is because we heard that this document itself was used for sales of new construction in condominiums and planned communities. Even though we have an agreement of sales specifically tailored for new construction, I think that a lot of members are familiar with this document and tend to use this one for all types of sales, which is great. However, in initial sales, buyers weren't getting the proper notice that they needed. Paragraph 16b corrects that. And it's for initial sales by the declarant. Paragraph 16c is now applicable to resales of properties that are part of a condominium or planned community. So again, if you have any questions about these 3 paragraphs or anything else you see in the agreement of sale, please put them in the comments. Kevin, is there anything pressing going on right now?
We got a thank you for doing this from Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, you're welcome, Donovan Mitchell.
And right now we have over 40 people watching, so.
Okay. Well, if there are no pressing comments or questions, then I will sign off just by saying thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, look into the comments for links to the forms and the articles and other relevant information. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please let us know. Thank you.